It has been 10 years since the war with Troy ended. 10 years during which the people of Ithaca have been waiting in vain for the return of their king, Ulysses. His wife, Penelope, pressured by a more and more unstable political situation, orders a man by the name of Eurystheus to secretly leave in search of her husband. She hopes that the long friendship between Eurystheus and Ulysses will change destiny. Eurystheus, banished from his native island for a murder which was really an accident, hopes to earn the forgiveness of his people and put an end to years of wandering. Tell me, Muse, about the man of 1,000 detours who wandered and wandered.
Hey, you! Where do you think you're going, dog?
Nowhere. Are you a merchant?
I am a...
The cost. Is this the place where the glorious city of Troy once stood?
It is to be stretched. Nemesis, muse of memory.
Do you know if Ulysses, the hero of Troy, is still in the area?
I don't know. Are you looking for him?
Not in the least. But his reputation is great, and many things are said about him.
What do you want, foreigner?
Could Nathos grant me a meeting? I've important news from Ithaca for him.
You'll have to wait a while. But if, as you say, your news is really important... Here is one of your countrymen who also brings news from Ithaca.
She's a political...
And Telemachus, her son. Journey is pointed day to you.
I am looking for King Ulysses. Do you know if he's been found?
It's useless to seek his corpse. Penelope's grief would only be greater. Furthermore, everyone knows that Ulysses died a hero. The gods would not appreciate his remains being moved. No, I think he belongs to the past, to history. And unfortunately, what I've been able to see here only confirms my fears.
I am Heresias. May the gods be with you, noble Nothos. Penelope, queen of our island, has sent me in search of news of her husband. This seal is proof of my good faith.
As you see, Eurystheus, you're not the only one worried about the fate of poor Ulysses. Let me introduce you to Merops, a member of Penelope's inner circle, with whom I've got some urgent matters to settle, so I'll have to ask you to come back later.
Get your money out, stranger, and play with us. You won't lose much.
What's your name?
I'm Enops, so sit down, stranger, and play with us.
I can also win some, if this is an honest game. What must I bet?
3 stones. Buy me a chance.
If that's what you want.
Have to give me a...
If that's what you want. Why, no,
Here's how we handle cheaters like you around here.
Halt! No one enters without a pass. Halt! No one enters without a pass.
Who goes there?
What are you guarding?
A prison, but you can't come in.
I have a pass.
I need an order signed by Nathos himself to let you into the prison.
Do you know if Ulysses, the hero of the war against Troy, is still in the area?
I don't know.
What's your name?
Janos. But I don't see how it helps you to know my name.
Halt! No one enters without a pass.
Rejoice, traveler. Nathos, my commander, will see you now.
Penelope sends you Athena's blessing, and in her name entreats you to help me in my search.
Of course. I'm totally at your disposal. In fact, I've been expecting you. But unfortunately, I've nothing to add to what you already know.
I am sorry to hear that, but I confess that I'm not overly surprised. Well, since the gods would have it this way, I shall continue my quest alone. It seems that Ulysses left Troy long ago, but no one knows where he went.
I know that Ulysses left, but I didn't witness his departure, so I don't know what direction he took. However, what worries me the most is that you seem to be the only one who still believes him to be alive. Most people are convinced of his death.
What do you think?
Goodness, I don't know. My love for Ulysses would drive me, like his wife, to think that he's still alive, but he disappeared almost 10 years ago. Furthermore, the political situation in Ithaca seems to have gone way downhill since Telemachus left. I really don't know what to think.
Could you give me a pass so that I can move freely about the camp without always having to confront your guards who are both strict and effective.
Consider it done. Here.
May you be blessed for this bit of clay.
Wait a minute. Now that I think of it, try to find a man named Mikis.
Who is he?
He's an Achaean veteran who stayed in the region, out of nostalgia, I suppose. He knows the history of the site perfectly, as well as everything that goes on there today.
Good. Thanks for the advice.
No one enters without a pass.
Here it is.
Everything is in order.
Your soldiers. A little warm.
If misfortune hadn't dealt me such a harsh blow, I'd have come with pleasure.
In that case...
If misfortune hadn't dealt me such a harsh blow, I'd have come with pleasure.
In that case...